All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to stream for about 30 minutes to an hour. We're going to get into a lot of variety of different topics. But this first one, I know a lot of you are going to be interested. We're going to talk about the truth about Tesla Model Y inventory. The truth in terms of like what is posted online, what isn't, what are the tips and tricks, the sauce on how to get a vehicle quickly, and what to do right now if you are on the sidelines waiting to place an order, or if you're someone else that has an order and kind of what to do and try and speed that up. There's not much that can happen right now, but I'll try and give you the advice of what I recommend. So if you are just joining in, welcome. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. We stream at least once a day at this point on Tesla content, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And shout out to my newest Patreon members. It's been busy. Thank you to Nelson, Costa, Ken, Sai, Iwan, Coco, Rakesh, Tino, Tenda, sorry if I messed it up, Farhad, Ravi, Reagan, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. And if you want to support the cause, if you want to support the Patreon and these videos, check out the link down below in the description. But let's get into it. The truth, spicy headline, right? The truth about Tesla inventory. And as a benefit of these live streams, if you got any questions on buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, throw it into the chat, because I will get to it at the middle of the video. And so that's kind of the benefit of these streams. But let's move this little scuff here. But so this got me thinking. I saw this tweet from @FarzizS. Right. And on this channel, we track the inventory a lot, almost every single day, taking a look. And spoiler alert, Model Y is hot right now that all the vehicles qualify for this $7,500 tax credit, the long range, the performance, and even that tricky standard range all-wheel drive that it does exist. The Model Y inventories are start to deplete. This is, of course, the inventory chart from mattjung.net. You can see it here. Here's the URL at the top. And inventory levels are at its lowest point that it's been in a while, right? The last time it was this low was the crazy $7,500 discount sale in December, when of course Tesla bumped up their discount to $7,500 from $3,750. And so we're at some pretty low levels. And so just seeing, like, this was yesterday, I left it up from yesterday, there was only 47 brand new Model Ys available for sale across the country. So this is waiting for Tesla.com. Third-party site, aggregator site. We can see all the different inventory vehicles that are new from Tesla, and even some demo ones, right? Because this is the truth. With Tesla inventory, there's new inventory, there's showroom inventory, and there's also demo inventory, and there's also a fourth category. If we were to put all four of those together, well, I guess there's a fifth one now. The fourth one would be in transit inventory, like these vehicles right here, vehicles that don't exactly, they're not on the ground just yet. Okay, well, sorry, I had the wrong zip code, but they're not on the ground just yet, but they're being produced. Like this one says build date February 13th, which is not even today, I guess. Like they're projecting to build that next week. So vehicles that are produced in transit, you can't go buy it like ASAP, but that vehicle will be there within the next month or so. But there's this one other category that is not talked about anywhere, and I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about it. The last category, and you can be sure, if you're looking for a Tesla right now, if you are on the sidelines waiting, ask your Tesla sales rep or sales advisor, or when you go into the store to talk about your, following up on an order or even start a new one, ask them about this last category. And the last category, it's what's called damage disclosure inventory. So you must be thinking, damage disclosure, that sounds really scary, right? But I'll explain what it actually means. So damage disclosure is when a vehicle is in demo or showroom or test drive fleet within their vehicle, and basically something happens, right? It could have just got nicked on the side. It could have gotten into a real bad accident, whatever. It's still a new vehicle. It's still, they fix it and they repair it. They work on it themselves. miles, and then they sell it as a brand new vehicle, but they have to disclose it. That's why it's called damage disclosure. And of course, they throw some sort of discount on it. I think the last case that I heard with actually someone who scheduled a call with me down below in the description, I recommend that they ask this to their advisor, and they were able to get a 2023 Model Y long range. It had a $2,000 discount. It had 100 miles on it. And the cool thing with damage disclosure vehicles is you can actually ask the advisor for the RO, the repair order, or even like a description of it, and they will tell you how big it was. And the crazy thing with this last Model Y was there was a damage disclosure. It had a $2,000 discount, and the repair order was just $1,000 fix. Something happened with like the trunk latch or something like that, and of course they had to give that extra discount on it. So definitely some pretty crazy stuff. Like that's like that kind of the truth with that. And yes, Cake, I kept it up from yesterday to show like this is like what's going on right now. There's literally a fire sale that is happening right now. Yesterday there was 47 brand new Tesla Model Ys available for sale, and now there are only 16. So, and right now, like this one's in California. I bet if I click this, it's not even going to show because it's going to be sold. Yeah. And just like that, it's sold. So definitely some crazy stuff. That's for sure. And I mean, this has been known for a while, like that Tesla has hidden vehicles. They don't show everything. And so there's really 5 types of vehicles out there. There's new, that's of course brand new. There's in transit, which is like you can't buy it like that day and then there. There's test drive vehicles, which have miles that could have discounts. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video or a little bit later in the stream. There's showroom vehicles that literally just sit there in the showroom. They're older. They probably don't have miles, but you could get a big sizable discount. And the last one, actually my favorite type of Tesla hidden inventory, is what's called damage disclosure, because you usually get some sort of discount. Usually the damage isn't that bad, still sold as a new car. And of course, if anything, they kind of treat them a little bit more carefully because it's been through a repair process. They kind of go through all the fine things to make sure that it's a-okay. But here's an article from Hot Cars that goes over Tesla hidden inventory if you want to take a look at it. But spoiler, or the idea of today is that Tesla Model Y inventory is definitely depleting. But I mean, if you're on the sidelines, if you've been waiting, if you've been out there, you probably already know this. But my tip to you is, like, if you're banking on that $7,500 tax credit, because it's currently right now, right? It's literally, we have no idea on the exact details other than you must take delivery before March of 2023, because it says, quote, the tax credit may change during March of 2023. So we don't know if that's March 1st. We don't know if that's March 31st. So really, if you're banking on that $7,500 tax credit, you absolutely want it. Reach out to a Tesla advisor. Go to a store. Those are my 2 recommendations. I actually say go to a store more so than reaching out to a Tesla advisor, because we all know getting in contact or getting someone to call you, text you back, or email you back could be a little tough, right? But go into a store, ask them about incoming units, ask them about what's actually available, and then ask them about damage disclosure vehicles. See if there's any of them out there, and to see if it's actually available. And so that's my tips on what to do right now, especially for the Model Y. It's it's definitely tough out there. I know that for sure. But that's the thing, right? Like Tesla. And here's a screenshot. Tesla, it's a known thing that Tesla does not put all their inventory online. They hide a lot of them. And so here's a quote. Thank you to the Patreon member that sent me this screenshot, or he actually talked to it. But quote, just spoke to a Tesla rep and said, it's pretty crazy. There are only about 15 Teslas in the US and there's none available to purchase right now. And the Tesla rep said, well, I don't have a specific number, but I do know that it is way more than 13. It just depends on your area configuration. Just simply check your Tesla account for delivery timing updates. Your advisor will reach out to you to coordinate delivery and all that stuff. So it's been a known thing. They've been doing this since December, but there's no way in heck there's only 16 Tesla Model Ys actually available for sale. What they actually do is they itemize it by location. So we'll take this example, Corte Madera, California. What they'll do is they'll only put one variation of that Model Y on the website. So if there's 2 blue, white, 19-inch rims Model Y long wheel drives, they won't put 2 of them available for sale. They only put 1 at a time. So Tesla likes to, play this inventory website manipulation game. Maybe they don't want to show, hundreds of thousands of millions of vehicles. They want to create this atmosphere or psychological effect that Tesla, is selling like hotcakes. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's true. Right now, Tesla Model Y is at any price. For a while, it was at, 55K or lower, but any price right now, it is, a great deal because of that $7,500 tax credit that you can get if you take delivery this month. And so now we just refreshed that. Now there's 8 Model Y. So literally, as during the video, during the stream, we are literally seeing Tesla's just clearance off the shelves. And so definitely some crazy stuff. That's my recommendation. Check the waiting for Tesla websites. Ask your Tesla rep to see what's available in incoming and transit, and then keep that as a back pocket. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Ask them about damage disclosure inventory. See what's out there, because maybe there's a deal that it might be interesting. Like, even if it's got like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 damage, but a decent discount, you can lock in that $7,500 tax credit. It might be worth it. So, and this is just another screenshot that I got. This is probably happening to a lot of you. So I definitely feel for you. Like, what is this is of course, the back end of the Tesla app. If you don't know, like, if you've placed an order, you can download the app, you can log in, and you can see screenshots like this, where it will show you within your Tesla app, like, what's your estimated delivery date. It will show you, of course, if there's a VIN there and all that stuff. So that's one quick way to quickly just check it. When I was waiting for my Tesla, I would wake up, check the app, wake up, check the app. I know it's not a good thing, but it's definitely possible. And so, yeah, you can see right here in this screenshot, Model Y performance, which, traditionally they do try and sell those or try and deliver those vehicles ASAP. But you can see the delivery dates are already getting pushed out to April to May. And so my question to you guys, what is your estimated delivery date? I put a poll out there because, I want to see what's going on, what's the temperature out there. And so I did it yesterday. So I said, let's try this again. What is your Model Y EDD estimated delivery date? And it looks like 35, an overwhelming majority said March 5th or February 5th to March 15th. We got 15th to April 15th. That is outside of this tax credit. April 15th to May 15th, 5%, and then June plus. Look at that, 4%. But I wouldn't be too stressed. I would not be absolutely worried if you get pushed from your March date, because I can easily see Tesla, if they lose this $7,500 tax credit, if they even lose half of the tax credit, I feel like they'll do something, because the worst thing that can happen to Tesla is cancellations. They absolutely do not want that. They'd rather you keep that. So they're going to do something. And I bet they might see what happens if the tax credit goes away or goes down to 50% at $3,750. And they see, if people start to cancel, they'll say hey, what about, $3,000 as a credit? Maybe not the full $3,750, or maybe they'll just give the whole $3,750 as a discount, as a credit, or whatever. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on it. And I got some exciting news. So we did the giveaway last Friday, sponsored by Tenet. Check out that video. It's a financing video, and we got a lot of entries. But I'm working with another company that might be interested in doing another giveaway this Friday, and it might be, of course, something I only want to give away stuff that I know a lot of you would want, and I even recommend to you guys to even buy. So we might be giving away something pretty cool this Friday. Details will come, but that'd be cool if I could do a giveaway every single Friday, right? Maybe YaoFomo will sponsor, I'll pay your Tesla monthly payment contest or giveaway. What do you think, YaoFomo? Let's see you in the chat. That'd be a good, cool giveaway, right? We'll just, we'll give away someone's car payment, 1 month only, up to a certain amount. YaoFomo will sponsor that giveaway, but you got to go follow YaoFomo. I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there, but, that's not true yet. We'll lock down that sponsorship. But, definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I know a lot of you out there are waiting and trying to see what is going on with the Model Y deliveries. I just want to check one last thing here with the Model Y, see see what inventory levels are. Of course, the price increases just happened. So March through May 2023, and they're still keeping this February to March of 57,990. So I don't, that's obviously false at this point. But the really crazy thing is if we switch this to 7-seater, that's when we get pushed. You can see right there, it changes to June of 2023. Pretty crazy, that's for sure. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts. We're going to jump into our next topic. So let me switch over to here. Let me make sure all the windows